I don't know. Impeachment, no impeachment. I really don't know where we move from here. One thing's for certain is we all have to look to the future. Life continues. Um, if Joe Biden does something stupid like people think he might, we'll have to deal with it when the time comes. Other than that, he's the president, and sadly, we have to give them a chance until they're probably going to fuck it up. But like, they have to be the office has to be respected. They have to be given the chance to not fuck it up. And we're gonna like I know the rate reset's coming, but I I don't. There's nothing else you can do. I mean, you can go into the backwoods. You can prepare. I've been saying that wholeheartedly through all this. Just become a doomsday prepper. Prepare for the end of the world. Ugh. Take your chances with the virus. Don't take your chances with the virus. Take your chances with the government. Don't take your chances with the government. But both sides of this divide is just acting too erratic. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of Americans fighting Americans. I don't. It's not a fight we win. Everybody loses that fight. And we make a compromise anyway. So if we're gonna like why just make the compromise? Let's just make a compromise. I don't know what that compromise is. I don't know how we have a say in the process, and I don't know how it comes right, like the Great Compromise in the original 1770s. But we have to do something because if we go to war, it's only going to result in a compromise after a bunch of people die. Like I'd rather avoid a bunch of people die because a bunch of people are already dying. Like it's why is our solution to things always kill people? Why is it always kill people? Why does it always result in people dying? Always. Can't we take the road where nobody dies? Where we don't have to fight? I don't really know where we go from here. Like I said, Harris was talking about coming for guns, and they've always been coming Constitution. If they shoot Babbitt and come for guns, it's gonna explode. Like I said, and it's gonna be 1775 up in this. And in 2021, it shouldn't be 1775 up in this. The entire government has lost its legitimacy. It might as well be King George. It instigated this violence on all sides all year. It's enforcing this lockdown. Like our government's doing this, the establishment, the Republicrats. They're directly responsible for all of this mess. Republicrats in Michigan sold the water, and they're the reason the water system is garbage. They mismanage funds. Like the government, everything the government touches is. College costs more now that the government's touching it and guaranteeing loans than it ever did before. Like that was a thing. If that was never a thing, and people still got and the economy still continued like it was, and we got to the point where people were that wealthy, they would have been able to afford college. No, but they can't because we allowed the government to touch it and print money and guarantee it and inflated prices, and our value went down, and we hastened towards the damn collapse. You should get in a bit shoot if you get in bit shoot. Like it's 300 and some percent. I wish I had the money to get into some BitChute. Maybe you guys can help out. We accept Bitcoin and stuff with the donation screens. www.that'sapoint.squarespace.com. You can join the email list and stuff like that and help support us. But I don't know who would ever give Bitcoin now. He has a Bitcoin. He has 30 grand for like a podcast episode. That'd be crazy. Uh, we really got to come up with something. It's time to think out of the box because the divide's not going away. Both people's beliefs need to be respected, and we have to work together if we're going to survive, especially long term, because we got to move into space and stuff. And that's not going to happen if we're tearing each other's throats apart for stupid stuff. It really isn't. Like, if you want to wear a dress, wear a dress. If you want to cut off, you cut off. If you want to put some on, put some on. I don't give a fuck anymore. You want to be gay, straight, sideways, furry, non-furry. Just leave me the fuck alone. Like, why the can't I have my fucking rights because you're afraid of some redneck bastard that doesn't like the fact that you twirl around in a motherfucking dress. That has nothing to do with me. That's not my fucking problem. I shouldn't be penalized for that bullshit. Like the whole fucking argument in this country is asinine. The type of government we have in this country does not work. It does not work at all. There's no way in hell the way the government works should be telling places like have wild hogs attacking children in the backyard that they don't need automatic weapons. Like, it's asinine. We need to come up with a better way. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better government. This government has become destructive to the ends of securing our rights and stuff. And it's time to abolish the ties that bind. And it's time to come up with a different process. And before it's going to be a bumpy road as we go through this chaos. But we're going to be forced to find a different way, or we're going to fail miserably. But either way, the reckoning is upon us. The party has begun. It's going to get crunk up in this. So it's time to like start planning for the future. It's time to start getting your bug out plan going. It's time to like really knuckle down and hew man the fuck up. I don't want to be sexist in that because like women are gonna have to step up too. It's time to hew man the fuck up. Children are gonna have to step up. It's gonna get bad if we continue down this path. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad. Like it's gonna get like revolutionary. Gonna be riding the horse, Paul Revere style, down the street, yelling, "The police are coming! The G-Man is coming! The G-Man is coming!" Like I was talking about earlier, aliens come down to save us, or China invades like outside. But if I was our enemy, I wouldn't do any of that type of garbage. I just let us tear each other apart. Maybe it's karma for all these democracy programs we've been funding. But that's the reality here right now. And it's really sad.